And right now you're about to meet a lady who I think does the most spectacular job of makeovers that we've certainly ever seen here in our studios. Gloria Heidi is with us, and she really has a lot to say about this. And our 3 Clairol makeover winners are with us, right, Gloria?
Right.
Well, can any woman do this kind of thing herself, make herself over without a professional?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the close-up makeover concept, and as you'll see as we go and speak to each woman, what we've done is make a number of very subtle changes that all add up to a big change.
All right, let's show how subtle this is, or maybe isn't.
Well, it won't look so subtle. It's spectacular, but then we'll explain.
Let's first look. This is Marie Midori. She is from Braintree. She is our first makeover. Now, this was Marie yesterday when she came into our studio. Look at today. Look at the difference. Isn't that amazing? That is Richard Simmons giving you a hand, Marie.
Yeah, how about that?
Can we move over and talk about this? Now,
Certainly.
Did you never think of cutting your hair before?
No, my hair has always been long. It's really wonderful, and Clairol taught me how to do it at home, so my husband loves it. It feels fantastic.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you've got great thick hair.
She can keep the color up at home, and again, any woman can, with like a Clairol frosted and tip kit. She'll just have to do that maybe in about 3 or 4 months.
How about the makeup?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Will that be easy for you to do?
Yes, it was very easy for me to do.
Good. So you really learned a lot then, huh?
Yes, I did.
Now, where did the makeovers happen?
They were at Connie Sullivan's Genesis salon at Chestnut Hill, and she has a terrific staff there, and they were so cooperative and also, as you can see, very talented.
High color, too, for you. Now, is this important?
Absolutely. In fact, I would say that color is the basis of the close-up makeover concept, because we start with hair color, and you can see how that's just turned the lights on in her complexion.
Really has.
She then is able to wear makeup, which she might not have been comfortable to do before when her hair was so drab, and then she's able to carry these really bright, pretty colors. And she's really quite what I call an alluring beauty. I break the beauty personalities down into different types, and she likes to look very feminine, and she certainly does.
Marie, I'm not even going to ask if you're happy, because the smile has not left your face since this started. You are, huh?
Yes, very, very happy.
Good. Has anyone seen you yet?
No, not really. Just one friend, and she was thrilled.
Was she?
Yes,
oh, you
she
must
was.
be. I bet you feel different inside, too.
I do. I feel very good. Very, very good.
It's an amazing change.
But her husband loved it, and you know, in spite of the feminist movement, I think that's really
Does he feel like he has a new woman?
Yes.
Bet you'll have a fun weekend. All right, now, makeover winner number 2. Take a look at the before. This is Joan Wadman, and Joan is from New Hampshire. She and her husband own a country inn. She has 3 grandchildren. Now look at Joan after our makeover. Isn't that terrific? You know what? Let's move over. Joan, it looks like you, to tell you the truth, it looked like you had a facelift. There must be something, no, with the swept up look.
You've got it. I mean, absolutely. Yes. Well, first of all, of course, we got rid of that gray hair. And in spite of what women may find that, you know, their neighbor or their sister-in-law says, I love you with your gray hair. What do they know, right? Gray hair makes you look older.
That's right.
So the color, though, the color change is subtle. It isn't going from gray to really dark hair.
No, it's totally natural. And again, this is something that she can keep up herself. She can shampoo in Miss Clairol, or she could go back to the salon. But you know, there are lots of beauty options today. There's no reason for any woman not to take advantage of all the terrific things.
Joan, what will your 3 grandchildren say? Will they know Grandma?
I don't know. I should really be afraid of that, I guess.
No, no. In fact, it'd probably be an inspiration for all of your family. You look terrific. How do you feel?
I feel great. I really do. And I love the color of my hair. I really do.
How about the color you're wearing? It happens to be my favorite color.
I can see.
Well, blue's one of my favorites. Yes, I like blue.
It brings out a lot of color in your face, and again, that's the idea.
And you know, I want to say one quick thing about eye makeup for the mature woman. You won't mind that phrase,
indeed.
because you're
that's right.
Dynamite mature woman. Don't be afraid to wear eye makeup. You know, so often the magazine articles say now that you're a certain age, you No, wear everything, but just do it correctly.
Do
and
it
blend
well.
It. That's right.
Subtle.
Right, exactly.
You look terrific.
Thank you.
But
very
you have
much.
a fun weekend too, huh?
Oh yes, yes.
Good. Okay. Now, Nancy Steger. Let's not move over yet. Let's take a look and show her in the surprise. Look at Nancy before. Now look at Nancy Steger from Framingham this morning. This is amazing. Nancy is 33 years old. She's a new mom. She's probably going back to work in December, and it's astounding. Nancy, how do you feel?
Great.
You must.
This is a really big lift for me because I've been cooped up in the house for 6 weeks, so it's nice to have a new look to go back to work with.
You know, I wonder if we just kind of get in a rut with the way we look and we don't think about a major change.
Right.
Is that what you were doing?
Yep, I was. I was in a rut, and also I wanted, when I went back to work, I didn't want people to think I was matronly. I wanted to look sort of a little bit fashion conscious.
You
so-
look terrific. You
Thank
really
you.
do. Your hair color, was that changed?
Yes, it was. I was, if you can see it, as on the before, I was a mousy brown, and this is sort of, if I spent a summer out in the sun, this is what I would look like. So it's very natural. A lot of people think it's a big change, but I feel it's a very natural look for me.
Has your husband seen you yet?
Yeah, he says I look a lot different, but I don't feel I feel like I look a lot better, but I don't feel like I look a lot different.
You look younger. Will you be able to handle the haircut?
I think so. I hope so.
Really good. You just look wonderful.
Thank you.
She's made a great point where she says, I don't feel different. I just feel better.
And Marie, have a fun weekend. Great to have you here, and thank you, Gloria.
Oh, it's been just
again,
great.
you just amaze us. We will do this again next year, so we hope that when we let you know, you'll all enter. Now, over to Susan, who's having the time of her life.
Hello? Eileen, could you just leave us alone for a couple of minutes? We found out the best part about exercising. This Richard Simmons knows how to take off pounds, I'll tell you.
It's hugging. Hugging is the best thing in the whole world.
We'll be back in a minute to show you how.